I don't know what happened.
I don't know. I think that was probably to prove a point because I was talking about how I can't see him, and then
my head was down. And I heard him talking about connections and VPNs.
Oh my gosh! Did everybody kicked off? Everybody's rejoining. So I think did somebody just think she gets shut down?
Yeah, everything got shut down on my end too. So
okay, all right, wow. Okay, I was like, oh my gosh, I thought that was me. I was like, I'm like somebody's like watching me from above. I'm like, oh, I'll be seeing him.
See, look, y'all was asking questions about Sandrock DLC, and all of a sudden we got kicked off.
Well, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, thank you for rejoining, though. We appreciate you guys coming back. That's very nice.
Yeah,
you could be like, I'm not coming back. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Oh man, what are you gonna do?
I don't know if you're at Spectrum.
Wow.
We broke. All right.
Thanks.
Okay, so we're back.
Coming back, guys. We appreciate you. We appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, Panthea is watching us right now. They're like, we don't trust those guys. They're gonna say something they're not supposed to. Delete.
My daughter. The thing is that my daughter is asking me in the middle of this live stream, can she have a popsicle? Yes, you can have a popsicle.
Oh, my buddy Jason Hurd's on, buddy. I love you, Jason. It's great to hear from you, man.
All right. So where was so
you're good. Yeah, Gerald. Thank you for letting your daughter have a popsicle. That's very nice.
All right, so Ardera was here last time, and it was a late birthday present. So we're wishing her happy birthday. So happy birthday, you rock is what I sure wrote. So I'm going to also do a happy birthday.
Thank you for rejoining us, guys. We appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, Ardera is here. That's awesome. And again, this is a good time if you have any questions while Gerald is signing. We obviously there's kind of a dead air here when he's signing. So if you have any questions, please ask. I will happily try to answer them as best I can. Kind of fill up some of that downtime. So please, if you have any questions, help us out so we're not just sitting here just watching people sign signatures. You guys can't get rid of us that easily? Yeah, that's right. We will not go quietly in the dark. That's right. Never work with children, animals, or the internet. I work with children, animals, and the internet. Oh, no.
Hope your birthday was as awesome as you are and will always be.
Oh, fantastic. Do we have a favorite Civil Corps mission? My favorite mission, I think it was the interrogation of Andy. I love that one. I don't know what your favorite mission was, but I definitely loved the interrogation of Andy. I thought that was pretty great.
Yeah, I think that was up there as I like the gas, the one with the green gas.
Yeah, that was a good one.
With unsure hands, hands just as the Bible. Yep. Like when you're talking about the Bible, he has this huge epiphany about that. I love it just specifically for that. All right, let's see. All right.
How would have Unsure handled the escape at Gecko Station? I think he probably would have done the same thing. Just tear people up. He's a fighter.
All right, we got.
Yeah, thank you guys for rejoining us. I realize there was a little bit of a shutdown, but thank you for logging back in. We appreciate you guys. Yep, the internet can be difficult at times, so we appreciate you guys coming back and joining the live stream. This is the Sandrock Civil Corps Q&A live stream signing, and again, we want to thank you guys for being a part of it. Thank you so much. We had part 1 a few weeks ago. This is part 2. I signed for the Unsure side last time, and now it is Gerald signing for Justice. And again, if you were the ones who ordered a print, whenever Gerald calls out your name, please let us know right away so we can make it a special signature just for you. How did you feel when voicing the sweet Heartlines, Pookie, and Chickadee? Can you answer that one first, Gerald? Because you always do Chickadee.
Hey, look, I was again, I didn't know Justice was going to have any romance options or anything like that. So when I got that call, I showed up ready. but but no, it was kind of tricky because I had to find that softer side of Justice, that romantic side of Justice. How would he say that? Um, so it went through a couple of variations and I remember in the session, Lynn's like, "Can you put a little more of that bass, the sexy bass onto it?" So I'm like, I get what you're putting down. Yeah, I can do that. So that's when we came up with the hey chickadee. So yeah, that's where that's where that came from. I have fun doing those lines and those pet names. I
That's
didn't
awesome.
know
I do.
he was going to be a success because I don't say that often, but
That's all.
there are
Yeah.
people like the
The
chickadee.
sexy face. I do want to give a shout out to our boy Max Hertzfeld. He's on here,
Hey
so I
Matt,
think yep, the voice of Avery. I just saw him log in, so Max, thank you for being part of it. We appreciate you, buddy. I
real
love
quick,
saying
I
Pookie.
have Catherine, aka Prog Frog. This is special instructions. Thank you for bringing your own special kind of magic to Sandrock's Good Cop Duo. Well, we thank you for enjoying it. So, thank you for enjoying. Let's see. So, here you go.
Yep, thank you so much, Max. We appreciate you. Yeah, the fans are happy to see you here, buddy. I made Unsure call me precious, and now I feel like I'm the one true ring. That is a great joke. I love that. Nicely done. My precious. That's fantastic. I will tell you. So I was saying this earlier that I've been playing the game, and my builder fell for Elsie, and I can tell you, man, she is definitely my ride or die because she calls me Firefly, and I love fireflies. I wrote a song about fireflies. That's I feel like yeah, definitely Elsie is the one for my builder for sure. But yeah, any more questions? We would love to answer any questions you guys might have. Gerald is signing right now, so this is a good time to fire out a question. I would be happy to answer it as best I can while Gerald does his signings. So please fire them out.
Catherine, you are the best, and we love you over at the Civil Corps. Thank you. Yeah.
I want to hear Steven's Giegler voice. Okay. But they didn't. Let me see if I can find the Giegler line. I did the way I approached it was very lizardy, and they said they just ended up going with more like a very like burly, big, deeper voice. But I had like, let me see if I can find a Giegler line. If I can find a Giegler line, I'll try to read it.
While you're doing that, I have a funny story. There's a scene, I
Yeah.
don't want to spoil it, but Justice tries to speak in the Giegler language, and that was like a hilarious session when I had to do that because it was just this. And apparently, like he said, like some kind of insult.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
And let's see, Carrie.
Oh yeah, okay. I did find it. Yeah, I did find one of the lines that he said. Let me see if I can pull it up. I was going to ask you, whenever you did your auditions, Gerald, because they didn't. I remember I actually did read an Unsure line, but they didn't have it as Unsure. It was like different names and like these letters in front of it. Is that what you had as well whenever you auditioned?
Yeah, it was like JSD 54. So I had no idea what I was reading for, or something like that.
Exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
so bear with me, guys. This is my Giegler. Okay, you guys ready? So this was one of the King Gieglers. I was not in the ballpark. They liked it, but they definitely went a different route with it. So, my fellow Gieglers, too long have we slithered underfoot, forgotten, betrayed, abandoned. It is time to take action. Let me remind you of the phrase of our holy book. And I don't remember what the holy book is. They, meaning the man creatures, are not fit to be rulers of this world. They lie, cheat, and even conspire against their own. So that was my Giegler. So there you have it. There is my Giegler. And as you can see, like you actually played the video game, you'll see they absolutely went the way other route. They moved the big burly, and I'm like, so definitely different. So,
right, so I got to my terrible trio. None can hold a candle to the sultry trouble y'all lay down. Bam! There you go.
Very nice. All right, so please, keep firing out the questions. We would love to. Again, we're here for you. So as you know, we would talk to each other all day, but at the end of the day, we're in this group for you guys. So we would love to hear your questions. This is your time to ask us whatever you might want to ask us about. You know, Sandrock, Civil Core, maybe some other projects, the things that we can talk about, or just stuff you want to know about us. As long as it's PC and not after dark.
We got Autumn.
So yes, please.
Sign up for Autumn here. Can you put I'm the best honorary Civil Corps member? Thank you both so much. All the love. Yes. Let's see.
Yes, and again, we want to thank everybody who's joined us right now. We are on part 2 of the Sandrock Civil Corps Streamily live stream Q&A with me, Stephen McKinney, and your boy, Gerald Hill, Justice and Unsure. Do you ever imagine funny scenarios of Civil Corps outside the game? Like, what if? I mean, beyond buddy cop game, I don't know. I guess maybe not, but I think what ifs are always fun. You can do. Oh, yeah, that's some really funny ideas. What if Unsure and Justice were superheroes? Which of the other voice actors is most and least like their characters in real life? I can tell you, well, at least. Go ahead. You have something to say, Gerald? Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, Alex is unlike, I don't want to spoil anything, but Penn, Alex can be far from, he's so kind, he's so nice. So when I hear him say certain things as Penn, I'm just like, oh my God, like, why? So, yeah.
Which the other voice actors is most least likely? I mean, I don't think that, I mean, beyond our love for, like, certain things, I can't, I would say Unsure and myself are not very much alike. We both have our own nerddoms, things that we really, really enjoy. We focus in on them, but Unsure is very reserved, whereas I'm more extrovert out there. Definitely different.
Let's see. Autumn, you have.
Why do you think Unsure would sit flat? I think a couple of Blue Moon drinks and he'd be out there grabbing Cooper's mic and singing emotional, cheesy songs intended for the builder. I think that you're wrong, Kat. I think that he does like to dance, but I don't think he likes to sing. And I don't think he has the voice for it. I really don't. I'll take that to my grave. I think if you get him drunk, he'll go dance for sure. I think he'll dance any number you want, but I just don't think he feels comfortable behind the microphone. And if he did, he absolutely would. I still think it would be very cross the line. I've done Rocket Man.
All right, I have Autumn. You have indeed achieved deputy level awesomeness. Boom. There you go. All right, and last, we're going to cap it off. Marcus complete. Auntie Meow.
Auntie Meow, yes. She's here. Yeah.
Yes.
What do you admire the most in Justice?
It's becoming a VA challenge drawing a cat.
Oh. You saw my drawing of I think you might have been online when I tried to draw Wilson and it just looked like a big pile of crap.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You can have a fake Captain Popper too. You sure can. Yes. Yeah. Good. So I'll hit you with that. Let's see.
There was a question I saw and it kind of scrolled up. What do you admire the most in Justice and Unsure? I admire Unsure's devotion and loyalty. I feel like once he connects to somebody, he is a ride or die. I think that he is that way with Justice. I think that he is that way with the builder that he connects with. He is the epitome of heart and loyalty, for sure. Yep, and I see our boy Unsure is on. Thank you, Sandrock Silvercore, the Twitter account. Thank you, Unsure, for being here, buddy. We appreciate you. What do you think the characters would do if there weren't the Silvercore? What would Unsure do if he wasn't in the Silvercore? He probably, I don't know, man. That's a good question. I don't know. He's so meant to be a police officer. Probably have a rock store. A very unsuccessful rock store. And yeah, I don't know, man. That's a very hard question to answer. I don't know what. I think that Unsure is definitely meant to be a deputy in training, and Justice is meant to be a sheriff. If they had a job outside, yeah, maybe a geologist. When Wilson falls into the Oasis was the most emotional Unsure ever got. Yeah. Wilson! Yeah, that was the limit of my emotional range in that video game. He would be a great desert walker. Do you think that yellow lemon soup that Unsure makes would be delicious? Actually, that is one thing he and I do have in common. I do love lemons. Lemonade is my favorite drink. I don't know about lemon soup, but lemonade is chef's kiss. If Justice Unsure could hire one more member of the Civil Corps, what would they be looking for? Wow. I don't know. You got an answer on that one, Gerald? If we had a third, I mean, Captain is the third, but if we, I guess another member, who would it be?
A third member. Who would it be? Like somebody from the Sandrock family?
Yeah, I don't know if it, yeah, probably. I guess that'd be somebody from Sandrock. Who would be to make the third? That's hard. I mean, I always go back to Penn. I think Penn needs the community service and join us. But go ahead.
Yeah, I would say Burgess, because the way Burgess rolls up on you when you chop down a tree, I'm gonna say he has the law.
That is a great answer, and I think that definitely supersedes Penn. I think Burgess would be number 3. No, you're right. It's definitely Burgess. Lemon soup is just hot lemonade.
I want to double back to the question about what we admire about our characters. I admire Justice's his unlimited optimism. Like you see his journey from the beginning of the game. No spoilers, but throughout the game, he starts off kind of like very unsure of himself in his role, but he never lets it show. Not out of cockiness or arrogance. It's just he's doing his duty for the people of Sandrock. So he takes that to heart, and he wants them to feel safe and protected. So whenever he deals with a lot of wacky stuff on a daily basis, but he's always like, well, we're going to do it. We're going to, sure, buddy, let's go get this done, X, Y, and Z. And we don't like the paperwork, but it is what it is. He's always, positive about it. Even if he might be reluctant to do it. So I appreciate it. No matter how dire the situation is, he's always like, for Sandrock, for Sandrock.
For sure. So, I saw Max ask a question about what qualities does it take to be a Civil Corps member. I think the best Civil Corps member is the one who's able to fade in the background and let the builder kick everybody's ass.
Yep.
No, just enough, but not too much. That's what it means to be Civil Corps. Oh, we'll help you. But you got this, right?
You're doing great. You're doing great.
we're like the best hype man. Just thumb it up in the back. Like, we got nerfed. We just nerfed so bad. Just like, you're doing great.
Doing great. Justice merch, please. Yes, Justice merch. Auntie Meow, I can't express how much we appreciate you. And here, if you can see my little
awesome. You are a much better artist than I am. You can draw a Paul better than I can a rock. So that's very nice. Yeah, good job.
The best I can do with this marker. I try not to go overboard. I've been all night drawing a ball print. That's all the signings, everyone.
Oh, wow. Again, really? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Thank you. Thank y'all for coming back and sharing and partaking in this event, and for me to sign the prints as well. So I appreciate all the support.
Well,
and we're going to mark that.
that's cool because we're at 2 o'clock, so it's 2 hours. I think maybe we can do just a couple more things for him to say, maybe answer a few more questions, and then we can. I know it's probably getting late on your end, so you probably want to get some rest, but we can maybe do a couple more questions or something and kind of wrap things up. Is that okay?
Yep, that's cool. That's cool.
Cool. How long have you been Gerald? How long have you been drawing?
I have been drawing since. Ooh, this is funny because I actually just posted some really old artwork of mine on Twitter. My oldest brother taught me how to start draw, like set me down and like really taught me how to draw when I was, I want to say 10. So I've been drawing since I was 10. So I would say from 10 to like age 10 to 17, I drew nonstop. Like I was that kid in school that I would hurry to finish my homework, finish all my work in class, and I would immediately put my head down and start drawing. Like, and everybody would just, and I would look up and there would be people around me, around my desk watching me draw.
That's so cool, man.
So I took a break from it for a while. And then I came back to it, later in life. And I've been going, I say for like the past 5 years, I've been really
well, we've been blessed by your artistry, my man. This is an art that was created by Gerald. So if you got your print signed, this was actually created by our boy Gerald Hill. So amazing artist. Can't say enough about him, man. So talented.
Thank you. Like I said, when I came back, I published my first ever comic book in 2019. My wife will probably correct me on that because I'm awful with dates. But I published my first comic book in 2019, and then we released our own webtoon a couple of years back. So yeah, and then that was before voice acting really kicked off. So I haven't had a lot of time to really get back in, really draw. I'm not complaining, but though yeah, voice acting and art and drawing, those are my two passions, my two loves. So.
That's so cool, man. So awesome. So yeah, any more questions? I think we can take a couple more, and then we're gonna say farewell to you guys. We've been on 2 hours. It goes so fast, right? So we started at 8 o'clock, and it's 10 o'clock where you are, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. I'm
looking at the comments.
Yeah, this is both times. It just feels like it goes by so fast, but
right.
We're having fun. That's so cool.
I'm looking at the comments. They talking about they're waiting for lewd. People are waiting for lewd artwork. It's funny. I used to do an art stream a couple of years back on Twitch, and we had like whip Wednesdays with not whip, but whip work in progress Wednesdays. But the one everyone loved, and they coined the name called Thirsty Thursday. So I would draw spicy art every Thursday, like nice. not crazy, not too wild, but to say to quench the thirst of the viewers. So everybody, I know a lot of people want that to come back. Thirsty Thursdays. It was a blast. It was fun. They would give us like prompts, like, can you draw Batman? And shirtless, or I think I drew one of them was Nightwing and Red Hood as very risque Tony Stark. I
love it. Again, it's so great.
Yeah, I it's some out there. There's some stuff out there in the wild.
Wow.
Thirsty.
That is
so maybe I'll bring it.
Sandrock Civil Court After Dark. I love it. Yeah, a couple more questions, guys. I'll go. Just a couple more questions, and we're gonna sign off, man. Again, I'll say it first. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. You have been supporting us this entire time. We obviously love my time at Sandrock. The Civil Corps means so much to us. Gerald, I love you, buddy. Thank you so much for doing this with me, man. It's just the biggest thing that came out of this for me is just my relationship with you, man. Like being able to do this with you, and I love the game, I love the fans, but being able to connect with you in this way has just been really special.
Man, you got to stop trying to make me cry on this camera. I'm emotional. But no, hey, look, right back at you. Like I say repeatedly that this was like working on this game was an experience of a lifetime for me. It's something I never thought I would be able to do. And, I was just, when you're in it, you're in this booth and you're recording these lines and for these characters, and you don't know, how it's going to be received, and, what's it going to be like when it's out in the wild. And since it released, the reception from you guys, the entire Sandrock community it's been wild, and it's been this beautiful thing that blossomed from, like I said, from just being in this booth to now, making friendships with, across the world with you, Steven.
Yeah.
And like I said, and with the fans, like doing this, like these streams, it's honestly, it's a blessing. It's a highlight. I would love to do it as much as possible because getting to interact with you all, getting the feedback and the inside jokes and all this type of stuff is like we really have become like a Sandrock family, and that's the best thing.
For sure.
That's all I can say. It's like it's really a beautiful thing, and like I said, much love to you, Steven. Thank you for
love you guys.
I'm glad we found each other.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. Like,
for sure.
You'll be my sheriff to the day I die, my guy. And again, I guess that's it, man. I don't know. Again, if you guys have maybe one or two more questions, but then we'll wrap it up. But I think it's past 10 o'clock where he's at. He's probably ready to get ready for bed. He's got his babies to take care of. Yeah, that's awesome. But we'll take one more question. One more question, then we'll wrap it up. But again, from the bottom of our hearts, guys, thank you so much. But if you have one more question, we'll give you guys 30 seconds. If it fires in 30 seconds, we'll answer it. But if not, we're gonna say farewell. Thank you for we appreciate you guys. We're so glad you guys like Justice and
Hey, we're glad that we can be that comfort for you guys. Like that's like the biggest compliment that I ever get from people is that have a hard day at work or or just in general, and they get to come home and hear our voices and Sandrock in it. And, it gives them peace, and that's a beautiful thing. And that's, like I said, that's hats off to the writers, and the devs and everybody. And then, like I said, to you all for really just, like I said, accepting us and our portrayal of these characters. And so again, repeatedly, thank you all, we love y'all. Hashtag Rock Riz and Law Riz for sure.
Yep. I think we got the greatest last question asking about when the next live stream will be. Stay posted, guys. Stay tuned. I mean, this is not the last one. We'll get it out there. Hopefully we can do another one of these. I'm sure there's people who see this print and want to get it signed. I'm sure we can do this again. We'll give it a little time. Maybe later in maybe in the summer if we can.
For sure.
Yeah. Any other self-promotions we can look forward to that you're doing? I would like to promote, I am working on my motion graphic comic, You're a Clyden. Gerald has done the narration of the trailer. We're going to remaster that before I send it out again. We got to change some of the footage, but we are close. We're so close, and it's 2024 for sure, but we're finishing it up. But yes, Gerald was involved in that, so please be on the lookout for You're a Clyden, the motion graphic novel by yours truly, Stephen. You got anything, Gerald?
I got a whole lot I can't talk about. I've been blessed to book some more video games. So be on the lookout for those announcements. And I think the next big one that's coming out for is Foolish Mortals. It's the adventure click video game that I'm in where I play Ned Kips. I get to channel my not justice, but my little bit of my fatherly storytelling characters. I think y'all get a kick out of get a kick out of that, and the artwork is great. It's like old school Disney, and I love it.
Awesome.
So I can't wait for you. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that. That's all I can talk about. There's some big things coming, but unfortunately,
same thing here. I can't talk about anything, but I'm going into the studio very soon, and there were some fans that asked. My band Easy Street, we will be recording our single Lightning We Ride very soon, and I'll be sending that out. So that as well.
Speaking somebody said, will there be dad jokes? Always. There's always dad jokes. Speaking of dad jokes, I do have Justice shout outs on my Streamily page. People have been getting those. I actually got one that was specifically dedicated to me telling dad jokes. That was a funny one. That was a good one to do. So if you want some personalized video messages and shout outs from Justice, those are available on Streamily. And like I said, just follow me on social. On Twitter, I'm at 0 with an X _GEE. And everywhere else, Voices of G. So if you want to stay up to date on everything I got coming out, that was the places to do it. So
all right. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye, and I'm gonna hand it off to Gerald to sign things off. This is his account. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you guys. You're amazing fans. You've made this possible. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting us spend time together and have some fun. And I always enjoy time spent with Gerald. So I'm going to pass it off to Gerald. I love you guys. Take care. Come on. Rock Riz. Forever.
Thank you for giving me and Steven a reason, an excuse to hang out. Again, like I said, these are highlights, and I love interacting with you all. And it literally is. This game and this community has changed my life for the better. And that's not. I'm not just blowing smoke. Like, this is legit. Like, I love this. I love being able to do this and then being able to share these experiences with you all. So thank you from the bottom of my heart to yours. I hope that we can continue to have fun, grow together, and hopefully, hopefully we get that silver core game somewhere.
Yes, yeah, well, I need.
But till next time, like I always say, love what you love and get out of your own way. Take care.